still haven't quite figured this camera out. So they got a horse show going on in there right now. It's been going since about 8 o'clock this morning, and it is now almost 3. I would have thought they'd be done by now. Oh, it's getting hot, really hot. Been chopping weeds most of the day and trying to get some stuff done. Man, it ain't getting very far very fast. Got a little tractor with the flames on it. The points were bad, so I think that's all it is. But inside the last 2 spark plugs got a lot of oil, so it's got other problems. It's either rings or maybe a leaky head gasket, or could be valve guides, I guess. But it's old. That thing, the last patent date is 1950. The earliest one is 1938. So it's been around a while. It's done its job, but I hope it keeps going for a while longer. It's really a good tractor. So here a minute ago, I saw a couple of semi trucks pull in. I think the carnival guys might be starting to show up. Anyway, let's go take a look. Wind is picking up. Now, where did they go? Yeah, there they are. Well, that's a good sign. Sometimes we've had the carnival not show up, and that's always a very bad thing when you have a fair. So at least some of them's here. This old tractor, like I said, it's been a really good one. It's not a Massey Ferguson, it's a Harry Ferguson. I looked that up. Look right there. I don't know if it glares too much. It says Harry Ferguson Incorporated. The patent date's up here. The earliest one, let's see, 1938. The latest one is 1950. So yeah, it's been around quite a while, and it's done a good job. But I wasn't getting any spark. I pulled off the cap and rotor, and the contact points need to be replaced. They're pretty worn out, and that was the problem. These 2 spark plugs, they're both really oily. So, like I say, it's probably got bad rings or head gasket or something that's letting oil get in on there. So that's not good. It needs to be rebuilt. But it does run. I got it going again, so that's a plus. This camera is really hard to point compared to my other one too. The arena plow, I just changed these teeth not very long ago. Look at that. They're almost worn out again already. It doesn't take long. That sand is so very abrasive that, I mean, it's like putting them onto a grinder, and I pull that thing for miles and miles and around in a circle in the arena and down the racetrack and all that. This is what they look like new. So they're worn down all the way to there already. That's about halfway. I can usually get about to here out of them. These ones here, they're thicker. They're cast iron, heavy duty. These are, I don't remember, $7 or $8 a piece. These are $15 a piece. There's 11 of them, but they do last longer. So the ones over here, I talked them into buying a second set of these tines because they're easy to switch in and out. And if I have one set that's worn out that's on the plow, then I can switch them out real quick with a set that's not worn out and be done with it. But yeah, see, those have had all the wear they're going to take. They're pretty well had it. So, as hot as it is right now, I think I'm going to switch those out and put those heavy cast iron ones on it and have that ready to go. And then I think I'm going to the house. I haven't eaten nothing today anyway. I don't. This time of year I don't eat much. I eat dinner, and that's about it. But it's hot and I'm tired. I'm ready for something. I'll go get something to eat and sit in the shade for a little while. Come hit it again this evening, but as soon as I get these plow teeth changed. Tomorrow is Monday, and they don't have anything on my list. They have, what do they have? They have fair entries for the exhibits and things like that, but as far as being in the arena, I don't have anything going on tomorrow, so I'll be able to get some more of this stuff done tomorrow. Hit it in the morning and nobody will be in my way, hopefully. Tuesday they have a kind of a circus tent they set up for they call it the hospitality tent. It's to feed the rodeo contestants and the sponsors that help make all this happen. They'll be setting that up and setting a fence across the parking lot, and that evening they have a big barrel race, and that's always a long drawn out ordeal. I gotta rake every 7 or so horses, and they have what they call time only, and I don't mind the actual actual barrel race. It goes fairly fast, but that time only, they're racing for practice basically, and it doesn't count toward anything, and that takes all day. It just drags on forever, and that is hard to deal with. I mean, get the show on the road, get it over with so I can go do something else. But they charge each practice run, and that's where they get their money for them. So I don't blame them really, but man, it's a long drawn out ordeal. I'm not a real barrel race fan. I don't know. They have fun with it, and it's good for them, but I'd rather do about anything else. Well, anyhow, get these teeth changed, and I'm heading for the barn. Go find a shady hole for a little while. This goes pretty quick, but yeah, those big old tines, they last longer. Like I say, they're $15 a piece. And we're out two to one of these, but I'm not so sure they don't last twice as long. So it might not be much of a savings to buy the cheaper one. Caked with mud, it's hard to get the nuts to come off. sometimes they come right off once they get them broke loose. Anyway, getting this done, that'll be good. We'll be ready to swap out as soon as those other ones are done. Got one left, and that one, this one, it's spinning, so I'm gonna have to grinder that one off. That's the last of them. So anyway, not much of a video, I know, but that's just a just a busy place right now. I don't know, hopefully I'll be able to keep up with this through the fair, but I might not be able to. I might miss a few days. See you folks tomorrow, maybe. Bye.